Objective: to demonstrate the principle of inertia using the famous tablecloth trick and understand how Newton's first law of motion governs the behavior of objects at rest. Materials needed: a smooth table with a flat surface, a large lightweight tablecloth, preferably made of silk or polyester, several flat non-breakable objects, plastic plates, cups or bowls, a few heavier objects, books or small weights. For comparison, stopwatch or timer, optional. Camera for slow motion playback, optional for enhanced visualization. Step-by-step procedure. 1. Prepare the setup. Spread the tablecloth smoothly over the table, ensuring no wrinkles or folds. Let the edges hang down evenly on all sides. And place the objects. Carefully place the plastic plates, cups, and other items on top of the tablecloth. Make sure they are centered and balanced. Avoid placing them too close to the edge. 3. Initial observation. Gently tug at the tablecloth slowly and observe what happens. Likely the objects will move with the cloth. This is not the proper way to perform the trick. Now 4. Perform the inertia trick. Now hold the tablecloth firmly near one of the hanging edges. In one swift motion, pull the tablecloth straight down and out from under the objects in a single fast and confident move. Do not pull upwards or to the side. 5. Observe carefully. Most of the objects should remain in place, barely moving. Some may wobble slightly, but won't fall or slide significantly. 6. Compare with heavier items. Repeat the experiment with heavier objects like books. Note how these items are even more resistant to movement during the quick pull. 7. Slow motion option. If you have a camera with slow motion, record the action. Replay it to observe how the objects remain still while the cloth slides away. Scientific explanation. This experiment illustrates Newton's first law of motion, also known as the law of inertia. It states, an object at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon by an external force. In this case, the objects on the table are at rest. When the tablecloth is pulled quickly, the force applied to the objects is minimal because there's little time for friction to act. Since the objects have inertia, resistance to change in motion, they tend to stay in their original position. If the cloth is pulled slowly, friction has time to act and the objects will move with the cloth. The faster and smoother the pull, the less force is transferred to the objects on top and the better the trick works. Expected observations when pulled quickly. Most objects stay in place, demonstrating inertia. When pulled slowly, objects move along with the cloth due to the longer duration of frictional contact. Heavier items tend to resist movement more effectively than lighter ones. Conclusion: the tablecloth trick is a fun and effective way to understand the concept of inertia. It shows how objects prefer to maintain their state of rest unless a sufficient external force is applied. This experiment connects a famous stage trick to real-world physics, proving that even magic can be explained by science. So next time you see someone pull off the tablecloth trick, remember, it's not magic, it's Newton.